Hey guys, in today's video, I'm going to be playing Dress to Impress, but I have to max out the item limit. So the first theme of today's video is cozy, and I decided to choose this face because I don't use it often and I wanted to go for a more cutesy look. My thought process behind it was just that cutesy and cozy can go very well together and they kind of like co-align, if that makes sense. And I also wanted to try a different color palette than I usually use, which would be a lighter one. I always use the same patterns and I'm trying to break out of that habit. So here I am doing something a little bit different. I think it turned out pretty cute. For the silhouette, I was thinking to keep it more slim, and also I wanted it to consist of like a long sleeve shirt and a skirt rather than a like pants, even though that doesn't really give off comfy as much. I just wanted to do something different because I always do pants as well, so I was trying to do something a little unique, trying to improve my skills. And I'm adding a lot of blouses and ribbons and bows for this outfit to really incorporate that cutesy aspect to it. And I have these fur items to provide warmth, which kind of like is kind of obvious. To make an outfit cozy, you kind of want to be warm, at least that's just my opinion. And I'm still stacking on items trying to hit that limit, and I was really confused because it was just letting me stack items on. I was starting to think that I was gonna lose the first round that we played. And actually we didn't, because right there, I don't know if you saw, I hit the max item limit and I was excited. Now, I was rather stressed out about coloring in time, but it's fine. As long as I have all the items, I technically completed the challenge. It's just, did I complete it and serve? I don't know. We'll see. I also I'm now trying to favorite more patterns to use in my videos rather than just having saved patterns. So I'll be choosing patterns from now on. It's just kind of time consuming though. That's the only problem about it. I won't have as much time to make the outfit and color just mindlessly, if that makes sense. My mind kind of wanders off while I am coloring. I don't know, is that weird? I just do it and it ends up decently sometimes, and sometimes it ends up very horribly. I think this round it turned out pretty nice. I just wish there was a bit more contrast within the outfit, but overall it was a very cute outfit. I kind of lost the rest of the clips for this round, so I don't even know if I placed because I can't really remember that. It was a bit ago. Anyways, here's me being a diva on the runway and to this person for half a second. So the next theme is buzz cut, and I was kind of excited because this would have to push me out of my boundaries and it would make the challenge a little bit harder since I couldn't really use much hairs. I kind of wanted to cheat. As you can tell, I added a lot of bangs, but I also added this. I think that was more of like a slick back hairstyle, but I thought like it kind of matched. I also added these. I do remove them later though because I did feel like it was kind of a bit cheaty. So what was that? Again, I always go for this hat thinking that I'll do something with it, and most of the time I never do. It just never really comes out right for me personally. I know some other people who can really pull it off, but one of those people are not me. Was that even the right grammar? I'm sorry guys, I just can't talk and put sentences together. It's a bit awkward, especially since I haven't really done this before other than last video, and that was extremely awkward. I was doing everything in multiple takes and multiple cuts, so it wasn't just like one long audio file like it is right now. I'm getting more comfortable with it. It's just a bit awkward. Also, if I sound different, I think it's because it's at night. I don't know. I just sound different right now. My voice kind of fluctuates a lot, so I'm sorry if you can tell. But yeah. Anyways, a buzz cut kind of makes me think of a train conductor. So that was kind of the vibe I was going for. And of course, I took off the hat here and I added my favorite, what is that even called? Like veil? I don't know. I can never name it in any of my videos, but the little headpiece there, and I added the staff, and perfect. I reached max items and I could start coloring, but with barely any time. So because of that, I didn't use any patterns at all. I decided to just keep it simple, which, I mean, the outfit still came out very cohesive. I just feel like it would have been even better and more elevated with patterns, but it's fine. I was in a rush, so I think you can tell. I choose a lot of browns and muted colors for my outfits, and since I didn't have a lot of time, I was kind of just sticking to my comfort zone. I think in future videos you will see like what my style really is. I mean, I feel like this is a lot of the like runway diva style. I feel like I kind of get inspired by them. And here's me just walking around. Oh, I went to do my nails. Okay, voting time. I think I forget to vote a couple people. I'm sorry about that. I'm just not really used to voting people. Well, I am just in master servers. I don't really vote in regular servers because I know they won't vote me, so why should I? And so I'm just trying to get used to that change. I feel like I'm pretty fair in voting. I mean, everything's really subjective, so you guys can let me know. I liked this outfit. It's pretty cute, actually. I keep accidentally pressing that button and recording. It's so annoying. Anyways, this outfit's actually pretty cute too. I love how they all went for like fancy looks. I don't know, was that kind of like a inside thing? Like, who didn't tell me that we were supposed to all dress really fancy? I mean, I kind of did dress fancy, but I mean, they dressed more glam than me. I dressed like a train conductor. At least, I think I did. That's kind of the vibe I was going for, so here I am. I just wish I added patterns. That's my only complaint about this outfit. Otherwise, I really like the silhouette, and it's very cute. I also like this one, but sadly not as much compared to the other ones. I mean, I kind of regret not voting that as high as I did for the other ones, and I placed third. Yay! This is actually pretty good. The stars weren't too bad. Girl, I'm trying to get runway divas so bad because I don't want to be associated with most trendsetters, because for the most part they are kind of bad. Oh, and here's me trying to recolor it to see what could be better about this outfit. The next theme is sci-fi, and I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, I ate this theme up. Like, I'm pretty sure this outfit is one of my best ones that I've recorded. I don't know. Also, I just make better outfits when I'm not recording for some reason. It's so, like, impossible for me to make good outfits while I'm recording. Maybe it's the pressure, or maybe it's just my horrible luck. But I wanted to do something different, like I always do. I'm starting to sound like a big me. Anyways, I'm trying to get better at certain aspects of my style, so therefore I was doing something different, and I added the hair with these beads. It's so lovely on its own, but I feel like mixed with these other hairs, I kind of just elevated it. I don't know, do you know what I mean? I just really liked this hair combo, and I'm gonna try using it more often. I never really used the beaded hairstyle because I didn't know what to use it for until I saw, like, I think her name was EXT I kind of like her outfits in her videos, by the way, so if you guys want to go check that out, you definitely can. Her style is like really good, or it might have not been her, but I know I've seen one of the fellow YouTubers on here doing something similar to that, or to this hairstyle, and it was just so good that I wanted to try it too. Oh, and look at that, I reached the max item limit, which is very nice because this looks very basic and underlayered. Usually for sci-fi, the color palette I'd go for is white, black, and cyan, but I wanted to do something a bit different to incorporate more of that robotic feel, so like a, you know, scrap metal and bolts kind of color palette. Basically what I'm trying to say is I was using black, gray, and white this time to do something a little different. I'm starting to say that way too often now. But yeah, I was trying to stray away from my comfort zone, because that's how you get better at the game, right? I'm coloring this absolutely so fast. I'm just like mesmerized at my gameplay right now. How did I finish with this much time? Like, it's not even that much time, but 30 seconds? That's kind of crazy to me. I don't know about you guys. And I was checking to see if I actually hit max item limit, considering that the outfit looks so clean. Okay, so this duo absolutely ate down. I did feel like, yeah, it was a bit unfinished like they said, so I didn't vote them as high, but if they finished it, I know I would have gave them like a 4 out of 5. This one was pretty accurate to the reference, I feel like, so I gave it a 4. I actually really liked this one and I gave it a 5. This outfit 8. I just don't know what to say. This one was just a little bit underlayered, but it was still really nice, so I gave it a 2. Wait, a 2? I meant to give it a 3. Oops, why did I vote it lower? This was like the same color palette and overall vibe I was going for, so I gave that a 3. Oh, and here I am. I'm kind of still mesmerized by this outcome. I can't speak, guys. Oh my days. This is like a messy. I'm trying to say that was a more messy layering than I would go for, but I still voted it pretty high on my standards, and I also voted this one pretty high. I was just trying to be nice. Let's see who placed, and I did not place, but the podium was definitely deserved. I got 4th though. The next theme was Magic School, and I immediately thought of like shoujo animes, so I was kind of trying to go for like that kind of style. This does look very similar to that of my first round. It's still pretty cute though. Like, either way, at least I was doing something a bit different than what I usually did. Oh my days, this actually, I say oh my days too much. I need to, sorry guys, let me just breathe. Okay. I need to fix my vocabulary. I'm starting to say the same things over and over again, and I'm betting this commentary is very boring for you guys. So yeah, that's kind of the vibe I was going for. I very much like this though. It was so cute. Let's see who made it this far by you guys commenting down below. What is your favorite anime? Or if you don't watch anime, what is one anime that you'd like to watch? I actually don't know mine. I just have so many classics that are my favorites, like JJK. I actually really like the Apothecary Diaries. I just don't like the main ship. If you guys know, you know. I watch it for the plot though, and for Mao Mao's overall character development. I just want to see what she becomes. She's so relatable though. Mao Mao is quite literally me. I've been editing this video in a different format than I usually do. I would usually cut out a lot of just empty parts. But I was watching Calico Caddy. I love her, and her videos, they're like sped up like this so you can see the full process of what she does without it being so like time consuming. So I decided that was kind of smart, so I decided to do something similar. I'm not taking creds for this. I'm sure she didn't start it, or maybe she did, but there's a lot of videos like this too. I just kind of mainly got inspired by her. Her outfits are peak. I actually kind of like this outfit. I give it a 2 because it was a bit basic. I should have gave it a 3 though, because the idea and the cohesiveness was there. I also kind of saw the vision for this. I was gonna leave it at 1, but I decided to be nice and voted at 2. Okay, Hermione. Okay, doing the splits. I'm pretty sure she's Hermione. If she's not, I'm sorry about that. Again, I can see the vibe she was going for. It just wasn't executed that well, so I gave her 1. No hate to you though, because I'm a little harsher with my voting here since I'm in a master server. I really liked the left one, so I gave it a 3. I would have given it a higher score if it was alone. Here's mine. I was doing the more kawaii poses. I think that was in the kawaii pose pack. It might have been the other one. I don't know. And this one was kind of creeping me out. Again, I voted it a 1 because it was kind of basic. I'm sorry. And first place I think was pretty nice, and I did vote second place pretty high, so it makes sense why they placed above me. And yeah, so this was my outfit for this round. I would change some things, it's just a little bit messy, but that's kind of a given considering you have to max out the items that you use. So yeah. The last theme of the video is flight attendant. And I decided to use one of my new faces. I did change the eyes because I didn't like them as much. I absolutely adored this outfit, and you'll see why it's the last clip. But I was having a hard time deciding what to put on. I didn't really know how to make a flight attendant uniform. Like I did, but like with as many items as I had to use, 24 is a lot of items for a simple outfit that's supposed to be flight attendant. So I was kind of struggling here, and also I spent an insane amount of time adjusting this, and I'm pretty sure I deleted. Oh wait, maybe I don't. This is the first time I don't delete the first headpiece that I put on. I also grabbed this bag and then deleted it because I thought, why would the flight attendant have the bag? Wouldn't it be like the attendant? Or not the attendants, what am I saying? The people boarding the flight having their bags? It didn't really make sense, so I took it off. Here I added these heels, and I was just looking for more items to stack on, and then I had the greatest idea to add this tie and the low bow neck thing. I guess it's a tie too. I was also adding jewelry, trying to stack anything and everything I could. And here I was finding more stuff to wear with this outfit. It's also a bit hard to style this flared midi skirt, because a lot of the stuff like socks or like fishnets will clip through it, which is the most annoying part. And here I am just starting to color because I was running out of time, and I was thinking to myself, I can't possibly need any more items for this outfit, like just maybe a couple jewelry pieces. I felt like I had a lot on, which I kind of did considering this is the theme flight attendant. I was also kind of being basic with this, but I did decide to use that black pattern on the skirt and some of the details. Yeah. I think you can kind of see where this video is, or this round is going. I even removed something. I don't know why I did that. Okay. Yeah. So this is where I lose the challenge. I voted her oh, I thought I was gonna give her a 4 for some reason. So I gave her 2. I was about to say I don't know why, but I feel like 2 is pretty fair, or if I was nice, I would have given her 3. I also sometimes I automatically think to just give everyone 5. That's why it was at 5 at first. I wasn't trying to like juke anyone out or something. Genuinely, I just kind of like, I was like a robot and I voted her a 5, and then I gave her a lower score just because it's a master server and it kind of felt more like a pro server, not to be rude. Oh, and here I am. Sometimes I use the worst poses. Like, what is this? Oh, that pose was good because it looked like I was serving you the drink, if that makes sense. I can kind of see the flight attendant vibe. It's the most flight attendant-y out of the ones we saw so far, so I voted her kind of high. I was in between 2 and 3 for her. If she added a little bit more detail or a different color to the outfit, I would have added another star. Kind of like this one, that's why I gave her a 3. It was pretty cute. This one was actually pretty good, so I gave her a 3. I actually really liked the hair combo in that one. That one was really cute. Let's see who placed. I placed 3rd and she placed 1st, which makes sense. I am very overlayered. That is gonna be it for today's video, my little flowers. I will be posting more content soon. So yeah, bye!